Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and we're back here in SimAirport. And the more observant of you, and I'm sure that's all of you to be honest, may have noticed the airport changed a little bit. Yes, kind of a little bit cheaty perhaps, but I've moved forward, I think it's about 5 days or so since the previous episode. Now I had actually recorded an episode earlier which was basically me making more money to support the expansion of the airport, and just sort of planning out what I was going to do. But when I look back at it, I thought, well, not a great deal happens in that episode. So I've put that one in the can, or something along those lines, and we move forward to a point where I can actually start moving things into their position, their new positions. Now, one thing you'll have noticed, of course, is we've lost all the store stuff, which is slightly annoying, because that was a nice source of revenue. So we're losing that for the moment. But what I want to do here, which is why I sort of spent that time racking up the money, was I want to add in some moving walkways in here. There wasn't really room for them previously, because as part of the next stage of the growth of the airport, we want to add in a large gate. Now that requires a second floor. So what I'm thinking is we could sort of move up a level and put in an extra floor up here, which would service a large gate. Now that will impose quite a lot in terms of the infrastructure of the airport, in terms of ticketing availability, the speed of people through security and so on. So we need to make sure we can get people around the airport quickly. So that's what I was hoping to do with the moving walkways in there, as one part of that anyway. The other thing I've done is I've gone back into fuel. Since the previous episode, fuel prices have come down somewhat, so I've been able to afford to actually fill the tank again. That was the main problem I had with it. Selling fuel wasn't really a big issue. It's just the sheer cost. When fuel was 1.2, 1.3 something a litre, it was just so expensive refilling the tank every day that I just got into an endless circle of just filling the tank, wasting them, putting the money in that, and then not having money to do anything else. So, but fuel came down, so I'm doing that again, and it's been quite profitable. If we look at the profit figures, where are we? The profit and loss. There we go. Today I've lost money, but yesterday we made. Now this is a slightly. This is a slightly misleading figure. 171,000. Yeah, because I paid back probably around $250,000 of my previous loan, which meant I got a much better credit score from the bank, which meant the loans cost less, so I could now take out a further loan, which was actually less interest rate than I was paying before. So my effective interest rate has gone down, even though I now owe even more money than I did before. But that's fine, because I think we can cover that. I got my perfect ops bonus back up again, as you can see, after the security flaws I had. The security issues. That's coming back up, so that should cover the loan by and large. And fuel coming in and everything else working fine, we should be good for making money. I was looking at the profit and loss. So day 21 before that, $27,000. Day 20, 43. So everything is working quite nicely. We're earning a lot of money on fuel, and runway fees and so on. Runway fees, interesting point there. Now, I got a message on the last video from Mr. Phosphorek. Thank you very much for commenting. Who said, just asked, how much am I charging the airlines to use my airport? And he said that he was using a fee of $1,500. I was much less than that. The issue being that I'm quite a cautious player, as you'll know if you've been following the channel for a while. And the game starts off, I think, with a runway charge of $400 and a terminal usage of 15 or 20. So I was just bumping them up very slowly, trying not to upset the airlines too much and keep my interest from the airlines at a fairly high level. Now, on that, I think I could actually get away with charging more, and we might well try that in this episode, because the airlines that I'm that I've got coming in seem to be quite happy with my prices. Air Malta, which is one of my favourites, it seems to be very happy with my prices. WestJet, less so, but they're okay. Pacific Airlines, again, they're less happy than Malta, but they seem to be okay. And of course, the important thing is my passengers are getting through on time to their aircraft, and they're quite happy generally. So most of the airlines here are generally happy. Most of them, Air Belgium, significantly less happy than Air Malta, but they're all looking nice and green. Even Atlantic, now that's on the edge, I think, isn't it? 65% satisfaction, a fairly low rating there. I think that's what this is, to be honest. What does that do? Oh, that just hides that. So yeah, so I think I could probably increase that a bit more, but we'll see. What I need to do though is start moving my store and stuff around, and get this in here so I can earn that money again. The arcade is coming back into use once the builders get in there to do that. So we need to plot out our store stuff. Now what I've done is I've dismantled it all, so I don't have to pay to install the new units again, because I'm cheap like that. Right, now what do we want in the store? Retail, isn't it? That's where we go. Now what I'm thinking actually, and that's a cash. Oh, the cash register's already gone in. That's fine. You can just barely make out. What I'm going to do... No, I'm not. I was thinking I'll put the new floor in there so it's easier to see where the store zones are on here. Can I actually increase that visibility? I need to go here, don't I? Gameplay. Zone overlays. That's much brighter. So we can see exactly where the store is now. I saw this in some other Let's Play. I think it might have been Green Gemini, possibly. We actually had separate store areas for the different types of retail product. Like he had a bookstore, he had a pharmacy store, and so on. And I thought that's quite a nice idea, actually. That's kind of how the retail outlets work in airports, isn't it? There's sort of franchise zones. So which shall we put here? Let's go book, shall we? So this will be our book zone. And that's the cash register there. So we'll put the books in there. We've got 2 of those. We'll buy a new one as well. So actually, I misplaced that. Cancel that. And I don't want that there either, actually, thinking about it, 'cause I've got something else in mind. We'll put this book display, that's it, turn it around that way, in there. Put that one looking the other way. Now, do I have a newsstand? I do. So if we put this in here, facing that way. Yes, we'll have that facing that way. And what we'll do is if we de-zone that bit there, so this can be the bookstore zone. We can rename it. There we go. What should we call it? Books and more. In a typical newsagent as well, you often get the sweet stand. So where's our candy, as it's called in this game? We'll put a candy in there. Yes, that will do nicely. Okay, and we'll need another cash register for this zone. And this will be makeup and jewellery. Yep, that looks good to me. So we'll stick you, say, there. We'll put in you. It's a slightly different looking jewellery stand. And you, makeup. You can go there. There's another makeup stand. Nope, that one. I'm not very definitive on the clicking. That's the problem, isn't it? I think. You can go there. That's all we've got. Oh, is there a apparel stand? Am I? No, shoes. That was it. Yeah, we'll put shoes in here as well, I think. If I click it correctly. Yep, that will go there. And the other shoe display. That's me. Click. No, don't do that. Wait, click. Cancel that. That's it. Right. It's the left click and the mouse button click. I'm getting them mixed up. That's the problem. So if we put you, yeah, we'll put you in there. I think. Click you, that's it, and we'll dezone, say there. What should we call this store? Makeup, jewellery, the best you? Oh, that's a good name. The other issue we've got, of course, with the stores and stuff is, although I was quite pleased to see when I dismantled the store retail units, I actually got money back for the remaining inventory. But when you place them back again, because you've sold their inventory, you have to wait a day, or at least till night time, for all the good stuff for the stalls to be restocked, is the word I'm looking for. So we've done that. What's the other retail outlet we had? Oh, pharmacy, that was it. So we're going to need another cash register. This is going to actually cost me a fair bit in extra staff costs, but I won't worry about it too much. If we put you there, just have a slightly different orientation. Where was the pharmacy? So we've got one of you. Don't zoom out. Not that close. There we go. Put you in there. We've got you. We've got you. In there. I will take one of you as well. In there. Should we put another one of those little ones in? Put you in there. I think that's fine. Oops, sorry. There we go. Yeah, I'm still getting mixed up on, as you can see, I'm still getting mixed up on the mouse controls, which is annoying because I've been playing this game for a while now. I would have thought I would have got the hang of it. Right, let's get rid of that. Now, what I'm thinking, we've got our coffee shop to put back as well, and I want to put a bar in there as well. I'm just thinking if those are just our store zones there, we might actually want to put might have space for a kitchen. If I move that maintenance out of there, because it is a stupid place for it, to be honest, in there. So let's get rid of that store zone. We're not going to use that for store. And what we can do is if we can put down this retail flooring in there. Okay. Oh, I can't I can't click on the store name because I'm constructing the floor. Oh, that's slightly frustrating, but never mind. Right, so what we can do, these vending machines, they'll need to go. Let's get rid of that wall. Actually, what we could do, put some more wall in there. That's cool. Yeah, I'm just thinking about the route passengers might take to get out of the airport. It could, yeah. So I just want to make sure that people coming into the airport have access to the store zones as well as people leaving the airport. I think that we should be okay on that. Let's dismantle this. A bit of wall here, we don't need that. And then we'll leave that as is. Let's speed the game up a little bit. Let's get these things built. Where can we put the coffee shop? There's a coffee kiosk. If we put you in there, where's the bar? The small bar could go there, perhaps. Let's get rid of this main. Actually, no, let's cancel that project for a moment. Let's get rid of the maintenance zone and see what our new space looks like. Let's put this carpeting back. Right, now what I'm thinking is we can put the maintenance zone outside the main building. And one thing I discovered when I was looking through the build options here, there's a fence. Not the fence, it's the gate I'm looking for. Yeah, you can actually put a gate in the fence which retains security. Now, what I've noticed, you may well have seen it as well, obviously, is that my workers going to sort of the distant parts of the airport have to come all the way up from here, through there, around and about. So if they're actually doing a job down here, they've got a rather long route to go. Now, if I put gates in the fence, they can get out this side of the airport much more quickly, which is what I think I will do. So if we put the... where should we put that? Put it there? I think so. Okay. Now, the maintenance zone has to be 5 by 5. Well, I'm thinking we could put storage inside as well. Actually make it a building which looks more secure than this little spot on the ground. So that's what we will do. Construction. A new foundation now. So how big is that? No, that would need to be one bigger, doesn't it? So that needs to be 10 by 7, and that's 7 by 7, so that's 16 by 7. I think that's right. How much does that cost me? £70,000. Oh, that's okay, I think. It's a bit bigger than we need to be. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. We'll make that a low priority issue. If I can click the button. There we go. And because building this here will now be much simpler if they build the gate, which they've done already. Excellent job, chaps. So they don't have to go all the way through the airport and come out the other side to build that. Ah, right. Okay, so what we're going to... This is our pharmacy, isn't it? We'll call that good chemistry. There's a good reason for that, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. Right, okay, so... right, we can only have, I think, one maintenance zone. Yeah, one of one. So we can't move maintenance until this floor here is built. What I can do is I can put in the first of the moving walkways. Let's get that out of the way for the moment. So where will the walkway go? There we go. Yeah, I think if we took... Oh, they're expensive, aren't they? if we take that to there, I think that's, yeah, that works for me, I think. Certainly if we're going to put an upper floor just at this end of the building, then that will get them fast to the stairs or escalator, whichever we have, up to the first floor. That should be good. Okay, now we're going to need some staff doors into the maintenance building and the storage area. Have it that way around, and oh, that way around, that'll do. We'll need a bit more wall, actually. Yeah, let's get rid of the toolbox in there. In fact, if I de-zone the maintenance area there, so I can put a new one in. 5 by 5, excellent. And we need that wall back. We need that wall back, thank you. There we go. And I can put the toolbox locker. Oh, wait till we dismantle it. I don't want to waste money on a toolbox locker when I've already got one. It seems I only need the one at the moment, which is interesting. What? What did that message say? Oh, right. The metal detector does need repair, but I need a maintenance zone to do those repairs. That will be ready soon. Don't worry about that, honestly. Now we still need some more walls here, chaps. Ah, they're coming around to do it. Good, good, good. It's so much easier for them to get through that gate now. That does make, like, right, we can now put the toolbox in there. There we go. And what I'm wondering, could actually put a staff door in there perhaps as well. I can use the Q key for that. Q, there we go. And yeah, that'll do nicely there. Okay, now we need to de-zone that storage area there and make this a storage area. Excellent. Oh, and they've moved all the boxes to the new room. Top job, chaps. Excellent work. Good. Right, now we can dismantle. Let's dismantle the old maintenance zone here. Right, it's nearly 9 o'clock in the evening, so I want to get the coffee shop actually up fairly soon. And where are we going to put that? I'm tempted to keep them over this, or we could put them here. So let's look at how that lays out. Retail coffee kiosk. So if we put that there, we can have the bar facing the other way, perhaps. Or if we turn it round. No, I think I quite like them. It's a pity that's not. it's not an even number. Whatever. It's not. You can't put it bang in the middle. Okay, we'll put you there, and the small bar. We'll put you there. I'm leaving that gap because we'll put in some seating, I think, for the coffee shop. Okay, let's tone down the zone display. Don't need to be quite that in your face. That's a little bit better. Okay, yeah, we'll replace that flooring there, I think, and we'll put this sort of store type flooring in there. Cool. Okay, all my retail outlets are staffed, which is interesting. Oh, because we're losing a staff or two from the old coffee shop. That's good. Okay, so that needs to be urgent, as does the coffee, just to make sure they're in place, ready for the deliveries of stock, which I think is at 9 o'clock. Sorry, at 11 o'clock in the evening. So we should be fine there. Okay, and let's put that there. Now we have got this channel here, which I was using for exiting passengers, departing passengers. I'm not sure. I'm going to want that in there anymore, actually. So let's take that out, and we don't need the gate in there anymore either. So we've got the one-way security exit there, so the security of our airport is still sound. And I'm going to need to change staff scheduling in a minute, once we get the bar built. There we go. I'm short of staff now, which I knew I would be. The arcade, actually, we could do with a few more of these games, couldn't we? So let's take you and you, likewise you. There you go, and there. Okay. Right, once we've got this built, then we can look at the staff. Excellent. Right, so staff scheduling we need. So we're in daytime now. We've got one member of staff on each. That should be fine. At peak, I need to look at the peak settings again sometime soon, I think. So we may need to adjust what hours are peak. Or I might make the whole day peak. Certainly once we get the large gate going, we might want more staff throughout the day on these sort of high turnover outlets, certainly like the coffee kiosk. And at night time, we don't need anybody inside the airport secure zone at night. There we go. Because we don't have any flights running that late. Just check. Yep. So that's through to midnight. Let's just check our schedule, which is that key. Yeah, the last flight should have left by midnight. That's okay. I think we should be okay with that. Excellent. Right. That's looking very good now. We need to. Oh, I need to hire the staff. I don't. Not just say when they're working. I need 4 more staff. Gosh, just 4. There we go. And I was about to put you back in there. I'm not. Do I need to refloor? I think that's reflooring now at the moment, isn't it? Okay, so what's our flight status looking like? Everything's looking green, and all the flights are departing fully passengered. My profit and loss, wow, despite all this spending, I have, pause it for a second, I have actually made a profit of 16,500. Right, how's my fuel tank going? That's running out. The fuel price is still fairly low. Yeah, we'll buy some more fuel now. We don't want to pay for immediate delivery because it's nearly 11. What's the maximum? Oh, one thing I noticed. Really? So we've got 17 in there. So have I? Am I actually got some already ordered? Oh, I do have some pending. 70. Excellent. I'll still buy this new lot. What I discovered previously, I had thought that when you buy more fuel than you have capacity for, it just throws away the excess, so you've paid for it and it never gets delivered. But that's not the case. What I discovered when I was doing the last episode, with the one I've canned, as it were, is that if you order more than you can actually take, it will hold it off-site, which is what this storage fee here is. So if you order, say, if I ordered, say, 90,000 litres, and I can't take all of that, I can only take 70, then the extra 20,000 litres will be held off-site, stored, until I can get it delivered the following day, until I've got room for it. So that's rather nice, actually. I hadn't noticed. They've done so much thought gone into the game. They've covered all the sort of little angles. There's so much little detail like that, which they've got right, I reckon. Anyway, let's buy this fuel. Yeah, let's buy an extra 20,000. Okay. My average price is going down to 109. I'm charging 1.50. Yeah, that's fine. People will still buy it. It's impressive. Okay. We need to sort out the location of these vending machines. Information. Oh, I need information displays. Let's move you out of there. Have I got one in stock already? I have. So if we put you... Yeah, if we put these in between sort of the storage... sorry, the store areas, and we'll put one there for the coffee shop. That's it. Put one there for the coffee shop and bar area. We'll work out what to do with this zone here as and when we need to. Let's turn that off. Could probably do with another one actually here. We won't worry about that too much just now. Are they going to stock the coffee shop and the bar ready for tomorrow? No, you're just stocking the retail outlets. Hopefully they will. Right, let's get some chairs in. Let's make this place look nice. What am I looking for? Objects. Actually, if I go for the cafe, we've got these nice cafe tables. We'll put a few of these in around here, I think. There. And there will do. And some nice chairs. Right there. There. It'll do nicely. Yeah. There we go. And you. No, I can't put it in there. There we go. Okay. Right. I hope people can still get to the coffee. They have been stocked. Excellent. So tomorrow morning we should be able to sell coffee and other drink beverages. Right. That's all looking good. Let's look at our final tally for the day. Day 23. We made a loss of 33,000, which isn't terrible. Certainly when we look at what we spent over 200,000 on materials. That was building stuff. So to only lose 33, I'm happy with that. The bank, 21,000, whatever. Fuel, we actually made a profit of over 38,000. That's excellent. Right, and our perfect ops, 20,000. Okay, so it didn't quite cover our interest on the loan, but that's pretty much there. Oh, and finally, my airport value. I'm losing that 35% revenue adjustment because I'm making money and I'm paying back the loan and stuff. I think whatever this uses to calculate, you can't open that up further, can you? No. So I've now got almost $1 million value airport. Credit report 554, that's quite good. It's still poor, but it's getting better. That is excellent. Right. Now, one other thing I would like to do, and it's kind of, have I done this yet? Oh, I did. Yes, one of the things I did, which you didn't see, in between the last episode and this one, is I completed the Operations 2 research. And that allowed me to deal with the transport capacity issue. What I've done is I've actually increased that research allows me to increase the bus frequency from 30 minutes to 20 minutes. And what that does, if I take it down again, just to show you, apply the changes. So that's my capacity. The green line is the capacity of the buses, which, as you can see, barely keeps up with the amount of passengers I've got coming in and out of the airport. But if I change that to 20 minutes, that's much better. In fact, it's more than I need at this point most of the day. But we're generally okay with that for the time being. Fuel services, I'm okay with that. Oh, the price of fuel's gone down again. Right, let's put it for pause here. You can see what I mean. Pending delivery, 17,851 litres. That's what I couldn't fit in my tank. So it's keeping that off site and it's charging me $89 a day. I hope that's for the whole capacity and not per litre. It doesn't. There's no tooltip on that. Okay, the price of fuel's gone down. If we just watch this a bit more, is it going to go down any further? 986, 985. I like this. It's so exciting just watching fuel prices fluctuate. I mean, you could have an episode almost just doing that. This is getting. It's going. If we can we get to 0.96, and I'll do that. There we go. 95. Trouble is, I could spend that. This is exciting, isn't it? Okay, let's stop there. Let's buy more fuel. Maximum. Yeah, it's only going to cost me 69,000. Let's do that. Okay. Now, because the actual market price of fuel is so low, fewer airlines will actually want to pay my extortionate $1.50 per litre. But at the moment, I'm not too worried about that. Okay, but anyway, as you can see, what we've got now is a lot of spare space here. Now, that could be more retail outlets of one sort or another. We could put a proper cafe in there. We could. Or we could use it to extend security, but I don't think that will work properly there. If we're going to extend security, we'd want to come down here. We would want to go south. But no, that's okay. And everything is looking fine. We're not making money yet, that's okay. What our airline satisfaction is good, so I think, should we increase our prices again? We've added all these new features. We put a bar in the terminal now, for goodness sakes. That's definitely worth a hike in the price. So if we say $45 per passenger, $1,000 for each runway use. There. Yeah, the airlines are still fairly happy with me. That's cool. Right, so that's it for today, I think. Thank you very much for joining me for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, it'd be great if you just a little click on that like button. Be very much appreciated. Even better, though, if you've got any thoughts, suggestions, recommendations, even criticisms of what I'm doing, then please do drop a note into the comments section below. That would be awesome. And, of course, if you've not done so already, please do subscribe to the channel. And that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play videos. But from me, Ajaxpost, here in SimAirport, thank you once again for your company today. And I'll see you again soon. But until then, bye-bye for now.